My name is Sarah Chiappi and I am the director of Shackleton.
Yes, London has lots of great wonders to see. But
My role is to bring what's written on paper and in the music to life and tell the audience this wonderful story, let them get to know some of these fabulous characters and enjoy the drama that was the story of Shackleton.
let's go down to Piccadilly. Let's roll down to Leicester Square.
So this has been a very different experience doing Shackleton from any of the other shows I've worked on because nobody has ever done it before. So we have the opportunity to try to tell this story in a way that we want the story to be told.
So even though it's chilly, let's go down to Piccadilly. Maybe we'll move in and stay right there.
We are performing on a farm, which we haven't done before. It isn't a normal theatrical environment, so we don't have the luxuries that normal theatre would afford. So I've taken a slightly more abstract approach to how I've produced the show. We're creating a lot of the scenery from the items that we have around us. I decided from the beginning that I wasn't going to keep taking the cast off stage, that I wanted them to stay on stage almost like a chorus in the background the whole time. Putting on a show of this nature and in these circumstances has really come down to the creative vision of an amazing team. I've been blessed to have another talented director and great friend, Alex Underwood, by my side from the beginning, helping create and drive Shackleton, pitching in with everything from setting scenes, costumes and props, to pulling cables out of piles of manure just so we can hear the music. The production is fairly gender neutral, so we have many women that are playing the men's parts. The show is about 28 men stuck on the ice, and there are a few women written into the storyline, but I thought it would be a shame to really limit that just to having men in those main roles, because some of them are beautiful, and the way it's been written, it could be played by either a man or a woman. Probably one of the biggest technical challenges has been how to have people jumping on boats and sailing across oceans when we don't have big sets that move or rotating stages or any of the things that you might have in a large professional theatre. So we are generally using equipment and materials that we have on stage that are part of the props and the set, and we're using them in different ways throughout the show. So something that is a tent in one scene becomes a boat in another scene, and really it's down to the crew to create the look and feel of each of those objects.
Should such a man be humble, though all his deeds impress? Should such a man not grumble when faced with times of stress?
I've lived with Shackleton really as it's been evolving out of the piano. As the music notes have been written, generally I've got to hear them first, and that has been, I think, probably both a blessing and a curse for Simone. Partly because I pull faces, I think, when when something doesn't quite work or when I feel it doesn't sound quite right. I guess I've brought a third dimension to it as well, because whilst Matthew is sort of the creator of this wonderful story that he's drawn from all the different resources that he's read, and Simone has created beautiful music that goes alongside it, I guess I've been looking at it from the beginning, from the audience's point of view, of what the audience will need to get out of the piece. So I've been sort of looking to the end right from the very beginning.
That's what it takes. That's what it takes. That's what it takes to be the boss.
So Shackleton is a unique and hopefully exciting opportunity to come and see a whole new work performed for the very first time. It is in essence a story about perseverance, about keeping going when all the odds are against you, and about carrying on, and I think that's really relevant to what we've all been through for the last year.
From home and family,